True North Strong. Hello, everybody, and welcome to True North Studios. My name is Mr. Henry Batt. Tonight, I'm joined by WX Fan, and we got a show match for you between ThirdSite and Arctic Ace. WX, how you feeling about this one?
I'm feeling fantastic. Listen, these are two teams that have been playing together in ESCA for a while, and we do have some interesting roster developments to talk about, especially here with Arctic Ace. And their owner is going to be standing in for them tonight. You know, it's the off season. We're going to be trialing a few things here between some of these teams, and you know how it is. We need an opera, we need an anchor. Let's try trialing them out. So let's go ahead and let's actually pull up some of these rosters here for you, and we'll take a look at some of the stats as well from the last ESCA season here. And check this out. So
these two teams
MHB,
are
I
kind
mean,
of
these records.
disadvantaged.
Yeah, I
One
mean, you know,
yeah,
6-8, 7. Sorry, 6-8, 7-7. Not terrible, but again, you get a main, you got an advanced here. All of them are Canadian. Hooray!
Yeah, that Rackno addition to Arctic Ace confirms that Canadian lineup, and it's so funny that he has to play in the off season as well, because I know he's a rank 10 Pug Star 2100. I game with this guy all the time, and to see him get into the actual uniform, into the chair, and get ready, this is. I hope production stays with him. This is going to be great. But that is a little bit of a disadvantage to Arctic Ace, the clearly advanced team, as stats say. ThirdSite, I don't really know too much about these guys. I looked them up there. You know, mid of main. They need something to click. Maybe this test run against Arctic Ace might give them something to look at. I know these are maps that we're not really going to see in a regular season of Counter-Strike, but it's a good chance for them to get maybe knocked around and understand something needs to change.
Not only that, I mean, we just take a look at our first map here, which is called Splinter. Splinter is an interesting map. MHB and I actually had a chance to go through this map and our second one yesterday. And we found some pretty interesting things here, especially a couple of, as MHB has called them, choke points. So the mid site on Splinter it's almost reminiscent of a defensive mid Mirage. You can take a look here. The CTs are going to want to hold control of this mid as much as they can, because if you get access, if you're a T, you can go split over and backside into A. Or you could go almost like a good old-fashioned Anubis wrap around and flank a mid all the way back into B. So this map's going to be pretty interesting. But other than that, taking these bomb sites, definitely more of defensive holds from when you are in the server. A little bit better defensive positionings here for the CTs.
Yeah, I see the map very similarly. Like if, as I look to my left on my screen, there's a set of train tracks that caresses, I guess, middle. It's not really middle on the depths, but it's the fight point. And I think this is going to be the important information that both teams are going to have to hold. If you can cause your enemy to run across it and click clack on those boots, that's information gained. It's going to be tight choke points. It's going to be long range fights. But the fact that neither of these teams have ever played this map to our knowledge, this is going to be fumbling, bumbling, caught out, and frustration on both sides, I'm sure. But they're going to have to just smile about it, because realistically, they're just playing for the love of maple syrup, as you see on the screen at the start of the game.
Who doesn't love maple syrup? I love maple syrup.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite condiments.
So good. I mean, listen, you can get me talking with the food all day here. That's going to effectively become part of it. I mean, we literally have someone's name is Shiraz. The wine jokes will be coming. But I digress. 100%. Splinter's going to be a good one here. I think B is relatively quicker of a straightforward site to take. A could definitely be a little bit more trickier. Expect to see a lot of smokes in this map as well, but it seems like everyone is ready. They're in the server. At MHB, I think we're being told by production that we're almost ready to go here.
I heard keep stalling, so I'm ready to rock and roll. I think the first fight on this map is going to be straight down mid. It's basic,
Agreed.
Right? It's a close angle that the CTs have the advantage to in time. So it is going to be probably some sort of mid-rounding to figure out how to get a smoke to block that first choke point, because they need to grab that space. They need to get across those train tracks and enter one of these sites by many of the blue or yellow ways. It's it should be fun.
I definitely think one thing that's interesting about this, you and I kind of were playing around with some of the potential boost spots earlier on too, and I think if any team can quite figure that out, it's going to earn them some sort of an advantage on any of these sites. But especially in mid, you can see right there in the middle of your screen, two log-like looking areas. Not only are they going to be good for cover for the CTs, especially with how smokes are going to be critical on this map, flashbangs. Just a simple pop flash over the wood, and the CTs can clear out the T side. Because there's no good way, except for, I agree, except for some incendiaries by the T's to flush out those CTs.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of utility mistakes. A lot of utility mistakes. And
yes,
I can't wait to see those, like, and this happens to me in my pugs all the time. I make a utility mistake, but it doesn't favor me. I get caught out because I screw up, and I can't wait to watch some of these Arctic Ace players, especially Rachno, get caught out by fumbling and bumbling utility. It's going to be
expect a lot of pug style play here with maps that are not normally played.
Yeah, exactly. But it's going to be great. I'm really excited.
While we're waiting for everyone to connect into the server, we have an event going on tomorrow, don't we?
Oh, yeah, we do. We have a couple of them, actually. Let me just pull that plug up to make sure I get exactly what is needed. First plug, it says ThirdSite 1v1 Canadian Clash. It's a 1v1 event. It's double elimination. It's Sunday, July 5th. Sunday, July 5th. Sunday, July 5th. 3 p.m. Eastern start time. Open to Canadian players only. Use !1v1 in the chat to sign up. Sunday, July 5th, 1v1 event. Make sure you get in on that. Could be some fun there. Prize pool of $50, and I assume that's going to just go to the first place player. These events are sometimes not noticed, not seen. Maybe some players don't sign up for it, and there could be maybe only 20 or 30 players in this, and you could find your way to the top quite quickly. So that's me encouraging everybody to sign up so that we get more than 30 players, get 50, 75.
Basically, go do the things. So, and we do have another huge one coming up. And we are finally in the server. They're doing an iPhone, and we are here as we see little carnage. And exactly like you called it, MHB. Exactly like you called it.
It's a basic call, man. Anybody can look at the mini map and call that. It was just me filling the time, brother. Looking at this map for the first time yesterday for 5 minutes, I'm like, oh God, what can I even talk about? I could barely name some of these corners, right? Like, yeah, it's going to be fun. I did not do the map study. I probably should have for a show match of this level, but we're going to fumble and bumble our way through this, WX.
You know, casters are going to fumble and bumble. The teams are going to fumble and bumble, and we are out for round number 1 as Cloudy and company for Arctic Ace. This is interesting. They are going a little long way around here to B, and like I said, this B site can be relatively straightforward. Very nice openers here. You can see almost reminiscent of an A site frame with how big that bomb site is in the middle, and it definitely allows for a lot of ring around the rosy as we see a beautiful triple from Lucas.
A little bit of overextension there from Arctic Ace. They had the space. The rotates weren't as quick as ThirdSite would like, but the fights are being found all the same. Cloudy gets clocked across the face with the USP. Jax finds the double and closes it out. ThirdSite take a big chunk out of the iceberg. We post to first.
Huge there from these squads. Beautiful entry again, straight into the B bomb site. So, with that being said, I definitely think Arctic Ace have a quick feel for B now. Again, those little tight corners could very well come into play. And now Arctic Ace are swinging their way on over here towards A, and this is going to be a fun one here. This little train track that you were mentioning there during the pre-show.
First contact happened. Spot on the right side is short mid, we're going to call it. And it is just a little bit of a slowdown by Arctic Ace. They got the deeps, they're expecting the repeat, but ThirdSite play patient. They start to constrict that space towards mid, and that mini-map grows smaller. Depend looking for the first fight alongside. And that second wave of utility comes out from ThirdSite. They're not looking for a fight, though. They want Arctic Ace to walk into them.
That's right. We do see the scout in play as well for TKM. Jakeinator.
Oh,
nicely done.
Ragno stepping up big.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the owner here for Arctic Ace getting his feet a little dirty, his hands a little dirty, and already on the board with 1. Lucas, though, 4 kills on the board for him. And we do have ourselves a little bit of a stall here. Take a look. Yeah, look at this. We have the 1T all the way into CT spawn, caught out. That's Lucas, and he's going to be taking a nap in the dirt.
Oh, Lucas moved a little quick on that. The A players had to take that first contact. They were winning the pressure pace. And now as the bomb gets planted, 25 seconds is going to turn into 40. But like a boa constrictor, ThirdSite are controlling that space quickly and finding a second. 3 to survive as well is going to be massive going into the next round. I think Arctic Ace are going to be happy with that bomb plant.
I would 100% agree with you. It's going to get a little extra money. You're going to have... I mean, look, let's just call it what it is. This is not going to be a pretty buy. You're going to have some AKs. You're going to have lackluster utility here. But Rachno might just defer and drop a lot of utility to the rest of the squad here.
He did. He dropped down from that AK to the Mac 10 to get utility and understands his position. Throw some utility, try to support your friends to get the frags, be the entry man. And it looks like a little bit of a mid play this time as Arctic Ace go B to mid, A straight onto mid, and they use the range of those AKs to close that space.
Jakeinator, nicely done using the logs that we talked about earlier. Able to take out one, but the T's. You know, this is not the first time we're going to say this, and it won't be the last. They have the man advantage. Make it a double man advantage. Shiraz, someone get that man a glass of wine. He's on the board with 1.
They just double push there. They lose the fight in mid, and then the A side keeps on sliding. They needed to stop. They were down a number. They couldn't have taken that fight positively. There was no space taken from Arctic Ace. They're just playing patient on this round. They apply pressure 2 rounds in a row, hard hits towards B and A site respectively, and then they just slow straight down. They're going to group onto B site. It is just Cisco left alone. 1v4, and his job is survival right now, but he's going to play with some of the machinery. Check this out, chat. This guy knows as much as I do. You can't push those buttons.
Nope.
You can push the one on B site, though. You can push the one on B site. I was playing with that one. I fell inside of it. It's like a big saw. I don't know if production can show us that or if they're gonna play with it. Push the button. Yes! Oh, it's like he can hear me. Push the button. No, the other one. Oh, it is that one. Yeah, you go inside that and it can chew you up. Do it. Shiraz wants to do it. He's had a few too many glasses. Oh, he's not. They're playing with it though. They're
and they drop an incendiary in it.
Let's go. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's great. Cisco's going to get out of dodge here, and you're going to see these players as well. You saw it as Cisco was trying to clear his way out of the A bomb site to try to save this M4. It's just a matter of tip-tapping your way through some of these corners. Again, it's maps that you, let's face it, you probably don't know. And
oh, yeah, angles you're not aware of.
You're going to have to figure out a way around it. Where can people be hiding? This isn't like a, what is that person doing hiding there with 30 seconds left of the round?
And as soon as you get comfortable with it, you switch sides and you look at it from a different angle and you're like, oh, frig.
You got it.
Oh, this is going to be rough. I like this mid control, though. Arctic Ace taking the space quite quick. Up in detail towards mid to their own demise. A little bit of a flash play goes awry as Coster Funk finds the first. Sun comes out, cleans up Bowdy quite quick. Shiraz overextends and Jakeinator makes him pay the dues. 50 cents to cross and he didn't have it. Right between the eyes. Jax pulls another with a shotgun, and this is a sloppy round for Arctic Ace as Jakeinator spam finds a frag. Rachno left alone.
Nope, Rachno, time to show him what you're made of. Just some deagles, but a couple of upgraded pistols, upgraded rifles. Rachno just hanging out over here towards mid. Now he's going to think about heading back here just a little bit. Be finding his way into B. I mean, look at where the bomb is.
These are long saves, too, if he doesn't find a frag or a fight immediately.
Mm-hmm.
1v4.
This.
Oh!
Beautiful clear!
As I call him out, he finds a frag. He's looking for more. Jakeinator on an off angle. Back sight. No, I lied to you. Coster, Funk. And he finds the frag. Rachno gets dropped. A good try. Trying to keep that economy in check. Third on the board. ThirdSite.
I'm just going to go with calling Coster. Because if I try saying that name, there may be a swear that slips out.
Chat's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Why are we saving in a show match? Just go run it down. Shoot people in the face. We're here for Counter-Strike.
Well, listen, chat wants to know that they love it when MHB is just slowly and whispering softly.
That's Shiraz. He's in game, bro. This dude's in game. He comes in here to troll me prior to. I always get told my mic is too quiet. I'm too quiet. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then chat sells it too. Oh. Nice auto shotgun over towards mid. Double J find the first two. A Cloudy pull back onto the first, but he gets outswung on the long B side. Bomb is down.
Arctic Ace seriously take this back?
I mean, it's Lucas. This guy can do anything he wants. This is a 3,500 rated frag star in North America. And they found their way to split A site, but Jakeinator, I think he might have heard the cross. Very disconnected now, the T's.
But look at where Lucas is. He's nowhere near the site. And now you've got Ford Depend, who's all the way back at CT spawn. Coster takes him out with no problem. And it's all up to Lucas. The bomb was all the way back inside of T-spawn.
Most doable 1v2 in
now,
his entire life. He's found the B site for free. He has an incendiary to play with in the post plant, and he has so much time. His ThirdSite can't be farther away. They've literally gone the longest way possible. And Lucas is reading this already. He's wrapping his wrap? What's this psycho doing? Does he hear the footsteps?
Are you kidding me? I thought he was going to go wrap all the way around.
Bomb's half tick now.
Lucas
He's
is
heard the
ready.
footsteps. He already tossed that molly. Oh, Spray finds the first, looks for the second in the smoke, but Coster Funk finds it!
Wow.
ThirdSite up to 4! Lucas plays with us as he plays with himself. Not going to work this time, my friend. Still gets the money as he survives post-plant, but it hurts the economy of Arctic Ace.
Oh, yeah. That's a missed opportunity there by Lucas. And listen, that's going to be one he's going to want back. He's like, I should have just continued spraying. I should have never got off of it. Just use that deagle. But you know what? It's all good. It's a show match. It's 4-1. Plenty of rounds still left to go here. We got a revolver out. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm ready for this guy. He's already shot a few rounds out. He's let them know he's home. Looking for the frag. Does the tag, but it's only just one. Lucas still steadily marches forward. Utility lands on site. KTM flushed out.
Yep. I love it. Look at Cisco from behind. Rachno get wrecked. And this is where those close quarters in here are A, again, benefiting the CTs if you're in the right spot. But Lucas don't care if you're a CT. He don't care if you're an alien. He's going to destroy you anyway. 10 kills for him, and it's Jakeinator on for the 1v3. Already takes out Cloudy. No chance of meatballs here.
I like that.
Right?
The Jakeinator, it's like the Baconator too, so I can make a double meal combo as he tries to make one out of this. He's getting a flank on a flank here, and that smoke, as it dissipates, is going to give up his back, and he's going to get lost in the sauce, but he finds the gap instead. He crosses a tap on the bomb, the flank comes through, he finds a frag in the front, and he knows where the second is. The second tap forcing his fight forward, but Shiraz playing with his food as well as Jakeinator fumbles off the bomb, but a forced fight, and it's an easy collect. Jakeinator 1v2, and ThirdSite up to 5.
No time.
He's got it, he's got it. Ah! No! Yo!
Wow!
He had it! Oh, I was so confident! I was so confident he had that. Wow, that was close.
All right, so I'm just going to say this. We've got Jakeinator with Baconators. We've got Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. We got Shiraz for the drinks. I love it. Welcome to your food match, presented by Canadian Maple Syrup. No, I'm kidding.
That's exactly what it is. That's what they're playing for, right?
I'm like the only non-Canadian that's actually here right now.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, everyone, by the way.
Happy Canada Day 3 days ago, so yes, happy 4th of July.
There we
What
go.
better than Counter-Strike? And Negev on the board, let's go. TKM has that R8 again, but Cloudy does find Jakeinator. TKM's, oh! The revolver strikes back. Cheeky little flash, but caught anyways. Cloudy too quick with it. Rotates her here.
Was that a Negev?
Oh, yeah.
I love show matches. Oh, I love it. Rachno. I think he wanted a different bounce with that smoke grenade. But still cleans things up. And nicely done there. It is going to be a third for Arctic Ace. I mean, listen, you said it. Rachno is going to be one where, you know, 2,500 player rating. But having to step into your squad.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like a thank you, but at the same time,
it's not
comfortable, right? This isn't the squad you play with. It's just the one you own.
Yeah, this is definitely not like, yeah, he's a Counter-Strike player and having fun, no stress. He's got a good team with him, but it's a different caliber of Counter-Strike. There's levels to this thing for sure. Opening fight does go the T-way. Coster Funk looking for a frag top mid. The underpass doesn't go his way. Magic does grab Jake on the opposite side. Now it's Coster Funk isolated. towards those logs at mid, and he's got to fight forward into this one, kissing in the smoke. They don't hear or see each other. Mid overwhelmed by Arctic Ace, and it's just the one. Playing in the smoke is Coster Funk, 16 HP, and he's about to be found. They're wary of it, and they expect it to Pend is here. Time elapsed on that smoke. Quick clear. Done. 4 on the board, Arctic Ace.
All right, we're all tied up, and we have a little bit of tech pause here. Cisco has disconnected. So it's a 5v4 advantage right now. Are you seriously trying to show off a run boost on a map that you have no knowledge of? What are you doing?
It worked. It was perfect. The upshot, or scout shot rather, missed top mid, and they're able to press the issue onto this. Lucas finds the first, stays to play, and the Glock does the damage. And now as we cycle through the CTs, they're disconnected from each other. Stuck on site, caught out, easy kill for Cloudy, and it's all of a sudden just Coster Funk with a 5-7.
That was something to say. Nice clean round there from Arctic Ace. Really couldn't do much if you were ThirdSite. Cisco's back.
5-4. This is probably the best purchase we've seen from both sides this entire game. It seems like there's always someone on something less. Arctic Ace stringing a few together. And after a little bit of a save, ThirdSite are right back into this fight. KTM just on the dig, though.
Good Jakeinator coming here, trying to take control of the front of B here, not wanting anyone else to pass. Trying to get on top of this rumble. Has a good idea here. Coster trying to play a little decoy. No one's ready for Jake. Takes out one, and immediately we're going to see the other two from Arctic Ace quickly reposition wood.
Oh, a refight from Rachno. Not good for anything. He hurts Jake. But not enough as that great positioning finds its fight forward. A double for Cloudy puts us into a 1v1, and it's the Deagle of TKM. Trying to wrap the wrap here. Cloudy, what's his KZ like? Good enough for the girls I go out with. KTM is hot on his heels. Is he going to get him? KTM, what's your timing? Oh, no. Dismantle is heard. Onto site goes Cloudy, and he's planting right for the dig. It's a Molotov pulled. Oh, no, TKM! Oh, Cloudy almost dies to the flames. That's a crazy way to play a 1v1, my friend. Cloudy's got lots of time to play in other mind games.
Playing around each other. Playing around that B bomb site. The lumber shredderator.
Oh no! Second opportunity, he misses! And now it's Cloudy's dominance with 10 HP, a pop flash and a push. Misses the opportunity, so both blind, and TKM tases him! Oh, suck on that, Cloudy! TKM finds a fifth for ThirdSite. It's gonna be banter in the chat for sure.
A jumping Zeus kill. That's insane. A jumping Zeus kill. I've seen Zeus kills. I've not seen a jumping Zeus kill before.
That's hilarious. Cisco disconnected, so TKM broke the computer. I love it.
Cisco got mad and left. Has to go help out the Flash again.
Yeah, that's the first round win for ThirdSite in a few. So Arctic Ace's bank account still booming, but on the CT side, you're going to see struggles again. This is something you spoke about. They're going to need heavy utility to take these fights, and the fact that they're not going to have any, it's going to make it tricky. What do you think ThirdSite has to do? What should be their plan on a low utility round on this map from the 10 rounds we've watched? Because I have no idea what I'd be doing. I'd be so lost.
I think you got to feed Jakeinator. I think you just have to go in and just. I personally think we need to feed. Excuse me. We need to feed Jake. If you just let him do what he's doing. He's got 12 kills on the map. Just go in, let him trade you out from behind. If you can, let's say, 3-stack B, and Jake's there with you, clear out around mid B, and just let Jake go in and clear out one by one. You have to get him, continue to activate him, because, again, I get it. It's a show match. It's a brand new map, but using a Molotov, flying Zeus kills, and pushing buttons, you can do it all you want. But if there's someone that's on a roll, you got to feed them. Just
100%.
let them do their thing, because you had the 3-1, 4-1 advantage, and you've let these rounds slip away.
Very true. I agree. It's a good idea. Stick as a pack of 3 and send one mid, one A site with the utility, and just try to block as long as you can. Try to see how far Jake can push to find those frags. Again, this is a show match, and with Rachno as the coach standing in, it's a chance for them to just practice communication as a 3-stack. Hey, Rachno, just go sit on A site, bro. Throw a smoke and block. We don't want to hear you. Let us just talk. Leave your op towards mid and allow Jake and Area to just go pretty much eat on the opposite side. Should be
now, what are you doing if you're Arctic Ace? Because they've tried finding entryways into these bomb sites. A is not something we've seen successfully taken yet. So what are you doing?
Stick to your strengths. Like you're finding frags as a team. You're able to bang back against an advanced level crew. Don't realistically change too much. Keep trying to find those fights because you are flustering them, right? It is a 5-5 game. A couple of those round wins from Arctic Ace were not that clean. ThirdSite just won a fun one off the back of a confident jumping taser, right? So there is some fun being had by ThirdSite, and that's the name of the game, right? We're trying to have fun. It is for the love of maple syrup. But
you got it.
Yeah. I can't stay locked in when I lose silly rounds. If I got tased in a 1v1 after the opponent fumbled 2 different plays on me, I would be like, Alt F4, I'm out of here, bro. Just over the moon with rage.
I'd be laughing my ass off. Someone did ask, is that a bowling pin? Yes, those are 2 bowling pins, actually. So 2 bowling pins in the background, you would be 100% correct. So there are stories behind each one of them, but that's not for here. That is for another time. I think what's interesting is we really wait to get back here into the server. Let's tell you all about what we have actually coming up starting next month. The True North and Counterstrat Summer Clash, August 15th and 16th. It is a $750 Canadian prize pool, and it's going to be streamed right here live on the True North Studio Twitch channel. And it's going to be fun. We already have all of our 8 teams set and ready to go for this. It's going to be a 2-day event. You are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a ton of fun.
I like this. Another NA event. Now, I'm not sure if it's VRS or not. Is it? Can we confirm that? It's not VRS.
It is not a VRS event, no.
So grassroots at its core, and this is where a lot of these North American teams really need to start applying pressure to themselves, right? We have this idea of, hey, we got to join Crossfire, where we have top teams like Regain and Zomblers, you know what I mean? Like, Freakazoid is playing in Crossfire, and then there's Nostalgia, who has all the same teams up to Marsborn, and it could be a very intimidating way to step into a pay-to-play tournament, because those end up being pay-to-lose. These non-VRS ones usually don't include teams like Marsborn or Voca or Chicken Coop, so if you are a young roster looking to maybe apply some pressure to yourself to move forward in your career where it's not as daunting as, oh shit, we have Marsborn in the first round, this is an excellent opportunity. I think there's a buy-in per team. If we can get a confirmation of that, Prod, that'd be beautiful. Because if the no buy-in, it's free, open entry. The next one that comes up, make sure you guys are checking out True North Studios, because these are an amazing way to play Counter-Strike as a team outside of getting stomped by the best teams in North America. So make sure you definitely check that out.
Not only that, you can literally do anything in any tournament. It gets you more official experience. You continue to practice your strats, and the more repetitions you have, the better.
Bro,
right? I mean, how many teams grind several hours before an ESCA match? Okay, that's an ESCA match. Now you take that several hours experience, like, okay, I got the ESCA match, and I got Nostalgia tournament, and I got this tournament. It's more officials for you with your team.
Yep.
And you know what you do and don't need to work on. So, and with this having a prize pool, the money doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
It's
nice.
nice.
That's a nice point. That's a very nice point. That helps us out too. We get to cast. The production studio here at True North Productions gets to put on a show, and you and chat get to come enjoy it as well, right? Because that's part of the reason why we're here. We want to show Counter-Strike, showcase it to those who love it, and we do love it here at True North Studios. It's one of my favorite things. I'm changing careers right now, trying to make this a real thing. So reps for me at any level is perfect Counter-Strike for me. Yeah. Prod, do we have an update on the return of this player? Okay, we just got information soon. We're coming.
I feel like it's those memes where it's just like soon, and the eyes are just popping out of it. It's a cat or whatever.
Out of the bottom. Soon. Okay, so how do you feel about Splinter so far? We're into the 11th round, I think. We've seen some crazy things, some fumbles, some bumbles. What do you think of it? What's your first impression?
I think it's not playing as slow as I think you and I thought. I think it's playing a little faster and hard hitting. Because again, MHB and I, we went into these first two maps yesterday, and we're looking at some of the angles and trying to put the analytics into it of how we think these teams are going to play. It's like, okay, that could be slow, that's really long, but we're trying to play this out. I wasn't expecting this map to play as fast as it seems that it has been.
Yeah, it seems utility is king so far. That's something you mentioned right at the beginning, talking about these tight choke points and how a smoke or a Molotov is really going to dictate the pace. The only real wide open area is to the extreme flank of long, which the CTs have a massive advantage, or that huge opening onto B where the CTs have a massive advantage. So the Ts are trying to plug mid, and if the CTs can continuously smoke and molly, they're going to be able to slow this game down pretty quickly. But then again, they have to hit their shots, not just with tasers.
Not just with tasers or throwing a Molotov thinking you're going to actually nuke the other enemy.
Yeah,
but
this is it.
Pretty interesting. So again, you're not missing anything. We are waiting for the server to boot back up here. And again, we are playing on Splinter. Should we tease map number 2? Or at the very least, what category it is? It's a hostage map.
I was going to say, that's a cool way to segue to that. The hostage map. Yeah, we tease what category it is. That's funny. A hostage map. Yeah, I loaded it up the other day, and I just messaged you and I was like, it's a hostage map. This is going to be great. I've never casted a hostage map before. I don't even play them.
Other than it's office, get a shotgun and stick a corner.
Yeah, and we talk about how fast Splinter is playing. Wait till we get onto this map. These choke points are office hallways. This is hilarious how tight they are. It's not office, by the way. It's not. It's a map you've maybe never heard of, but it's still the same sort of setting. And it's tight, narrow choke points, and there is a long space that you need to cover as a CT. So it's going to be stall, group hit, and it's going to be a mess. And I'm very excited for it.
It's going to be a mess, and it's going to be lovely all at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
this production
with that being said, it sounds like we are ready to go.
Yeah. No.
Oh, what do you mean no?
This is it. Splinter. Can we so flash the second map then? We could just spoil it now. We'd love that. We're going to get that for you in a second. 5-5 scoreline right now between these two in the show match, right? Teams have really, I don't even want to say like tried to even pretend to hold the site. It's just been straight brawly action, push straight down mid, take the fight immediately. We're seeing T-spawn and CT spawn splits. We're seeing the rotate the long way. Like there's a lot of adventure happening between these two teams on this map, and I'm excited to see when they switch halves, because we did allude to that. The idea of coming into a new map, never seeing those corners, and then all of a sudden there's a T there shooting back at you. How good are you actually at shooting? Yeah, learn that direction for 12 rounds and then flip it and go the other way. It's like looking at yourself backwards in a mirror. You're like, who the hell is that? That's not me.
Yeah, this plays a little differently from both sides, especially the CTs. Yeah. You can get to a site to defend quicker, but it's like, okay, now I have this extra like 5-10 seconds before anyone gets here. What's a good spot that I can go into? And we've seen that already. We've seen it playing behind the logs. We've seen it playing behind literally the mid of B bomb site, that like tree chopper right there. It's almost reminiscent of an A site on train where you play around the train in a ring around the rosy type deal. And it's just kind of some of those same, you've had the same feels, and now can you capitalize on how you're doing in a new map is what's going to be interesting to see. So again, folks, you're not missing anything. It's not just us yapping. We literally have a server issue that we're trying to get our technicians out on. We're getting the hamsters back on their wheels. It's a little hot out. We understand. No, but in all seriousness, take a look. We're going to show you all right now at Back Alley, map number 2 is going to look like. Again, this is the hostage map. So take a look at this here. Man, there are choke points galore here.
Little tight on that mini-map overview. But again, you can see it's a 2-level map. Dead center, you can see the green hostage sitting there where the blue arrow touches it. That's actually below. You actually have to jump out of that window down into the alleyway, right into the main choke point of where the T's are going to be waiting for you. So it's a multi-level map with tons and tons of long, thin choke points, very reminiscent to Office itself.
There's also a part in here as well, and you can kind of check it out in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Again, I go back to Train. It was almost very reminiscent of Ivy. You're going to see these long hallways that breaks into an L. And these little points are at the bottom left as well. They were these just little... They're not going to be super contested. But if you get the information early that someone's coming down one of those very long halls, that is great information for the T's, which, again, on a hostage map, you're the defenders on the T side.
Yeah.
You're not the ones trying to sit there and grab a hostage and get rid of them. You are trying to hold them. So it's going to be really interesting to see. So we definitely got a couple of interesting things here when we get over the back alley.
Yeah. Tight corners. M4 on CT side. So annoying. You dig someone in the AK, destroy you.
Get them shotguns going.
Yeah,
get those Negevs going.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Prod, ETR, can we send it to a break while we wait for this this tech issue to finish up? We're going to send it to a break shortly, is what Prod just passed in my ear. So another maybe minute of yapping here, maybe a minute and a half. What is your prediction for this first map, Splinter? Who do you think is going to take it and what score?
I think we're going to see a comeback here from ThirdSite. I think they're going to have enough time during this break to figure out what they were doing wrong. And again, this is a team that was 3-1, 4-1 already and just let some rounds slip away. So I do think Jakeinator is going to be a big reason why ThirdSite come back to win this map.
Ooh, the main team taking out the advanced team again. Advanced team with the coach. But I have to say I agree. They're looking very focused, as if they got on the map and messed around a little bit. Some of these players have good rotates. They understand how to hold their angles. They're fighting forward and not allowing Arctic Ace to kind of just push them around. Yeah, there's a string of 3 rounds, I think, from Arctic Ace, or 4 rounds in a row. But that only brought them to that 5-4 mark, which means ThirdSite did have a little bit of a lead to start this game. And it's not just the pistol and the conversion round. They have a rifle round in there, too, a couple of them. So, yeah, I agree. I think ThirdSite's going to take this. But scoreline, I want to say overtime. I want to call overtime.
I can see that. I was going to say 13-11, but I think that this one's going to go down to the wire.
Overtime.
Folks, do not go anywhere. We'll be back right after this break.
We're going into the break. We're going into the game. Never mind. Prods in our ear. One to the next, and here we go back into round 11. Hell yeah. No, we restarted the map. Okay, 6-6 half, we're back. First round of the second half, ThirdSite over to CT spawn. No, Arctic Ace on CT side now. HUDs flipped, please.
Take a look at this here. I mean, unbelievable here from both of these squads. Again, ThirdSite now onto the attack as Arctic Ace begin their defense. Again, we are tied 6 apiece. This is for that all-important 7th round, and more importantly than that, MHB, momentum.
Yeah, a nice pistol round coming through from ThirdSite again. They did the same on their CT side, just overwhelming force as that bear pack as they push through the mountains of Alberta. And they know exactly where Lucas is, and they're trying to conceal him, and they do. Cisco wraps him up quite quickly in grease and posts the first for ThirdSite.
What a play. Nicely done. Again, I think your 2 stars you're going to be looking to in the rest of this entire series are going to be Jakeinator for ThirdSite and Lucas for Arctic Ace.
Yes, sir. Utility purchase back with armor pistols for the CT side. ThirdSite, on the other hand, rifles MAC-10 and a Desert Eagle, and they're pressing the issue towards mid. Shiraz gets dinked by that MAC-10 and exits immediately. ThirdSite overwhelmed mid.
Yep, and there were those smoke walls out, backed up by those logs. Beautiful kill from Cisco, traded out by Rachno. That MP9 is going to do a lot of damage here in these close quarters.
He didn't even know that is a possibility to peek over that box. He was not ready for that at all. Penn going to catch her on the flank here, but 5-7 at range. It does find the mark. TKM cut off from the team. And now Cisco and Kovastov have to get that post plant going.
The Mac-10 could be the hero here, but immediately gets mowed down. It's up to Cisco in a 1v3 clutch here on the A-bomb site. He is caught up against invisible walls. He doesn't know it, but unfortunately just running out of bullets. And that will get us to a 7-7 scoreline. Nice retakes from Arctic Ace.
So it's okay. So it was just 6-7, but we missed it. We missed the joke because it wasn't on screen. Chat, help us out here. 6-7, 6-7. WX fan rolling his eyes at me right now. Production in my ear hitting the 6-7. Let's go. Let's go. Brod's a man. 2 AKs on the CT side. ThirdSite fumble their conversion. 7-all here as Arctic Ace pull out the P90 in Shiraz's hands.
I love it. P90s, Negevs, revolvers. We got a Bison.
That was a chunky boy nade down mid. Bison, revolvers. ThirdSite mucking about right now as Shiraz closes that gap quite quickly. The minimap does not lie. Rachno finds the first. He's got Depend with him. Dependable anchor from the left side of sight. Rachno closes that gap as he extends nothingness. The jumping Bison finds the mark. 2v2.
Make that a 1v2 for Stav. Can we just say Vostov? Kvostov?
Kvostov. I don't know, bro. I'm English. I don't speak it. Whatever his name is, we're trying our best. No disrespect.
That dude versus Cloudy and Lucas. No, I'm kidding.
It's the guy with the mask versus the CTs with the masks. Yeah.
With the guns. And the skins on the guns.
Let's see if Lucas can find this right to left pathing Kovostov. This is a hard fight. He's staying sucked into this. A little too high with the crosshair, and they both force each other back. Unknown angles, and the contact scares them back. No way.
Oh my goodness,
kissing in the
staring
smoke.
at each other through the smoke.
Oh, no way.
And a nice kill.
Yeah, Lucas pieces that together. He says, I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck. Swings the knife, gets the gut. And Arctic Ace take the lead 8-7.
So it is 8-7. So for those of you just joining us, I'm WX Fan 21 alongside Mr. Henry Bat. Here is what we have. We had a issue with the server. So it's not 2-1. It's 8-7. It was a 6-6 half, and Arctic Ace are now up by 1. It is an 8-7 half here. It is, of course, the first to 13.
Fast play here towards the B site. ThirdSite ready to rock and roll. Cloudy up close. Looking to capitalize on the first frag, and they line up, but he can't pick between two mines, and he gets caught. The Deagle Tech-9 combo find the frags. Depend next up from a distance, but overwhelmed. That 50 cal hits hard. Mag 7 from a distance. Can't double down. Oh, he does. He closes that gap, but it's just him on this side. Lucas late, and 1v3 nigh impossible.
They're not ready. Surely they're not ready for Lucas coming in this back end. They're over waiting towards mid. They have no idea he's here. So he's going to smoke. Does he have a kit? He does. He's going to ninja defuse this. MHB, we see knife kill. He's on it. He gets it!
Jakeinator, you're spinning the wrong way. When you hear that left click hit, just start spinning your mouse left clicking, bro. You'll hit everything. It's all yours all day. But he gets lost in the sauce. Third on the board. Sorry. 9th on the board. Arctic Ace. Looking good.
I thought it was lost in the syrup.
Lost in the syrup there. Arctic Ace looking pretty good. 3-1.
All right. An op. Really? An op and an auto sniper? Arctic Ace. That's just not fair.
I think Arctic Ace have figured out these angles. They know the fights that they want to find. As they look in the mirror, the face looking back is the same. ThirdSite, not so much. Unknown angle. Kvostov, 1v4, turn 1v3. And Arctic Ace, well, they're closing that gap on every single angle.
Yeah, Kvostov, nicely done. I mean, just because you may not know the angles, it doesn't mean that you don't know your reaction time. You know what your reaction time is, so easy enough. 50 seconds on the clock. This is going to be another round win here for Arctic Ace unless Kvostov can finish this 1v4.
I believe
He
he
does
can.
have the bomb.
Yeah, first fight's coming short. He's about to meet him head on, but a great shot. Shiraz puts him down. And that's the issue with this map that I'm finding so far. Fights happen within the first 10 seconds. Everybody's horny for them, and then it just turns out to be a 1v3 with a minute 20. And we're sitting here patient, waiting for nothing.
Mm-hmm. So it is a 10-7 scoreline in favor of Arctic Ace. They're 3 away from taking this first map. Again, we have 3 maps on the docket here for you today. Of course, map 3 will be only if needed. We are going up next to a hostage map known as Back Alley. More on that later. Let's see how Finnish Splinter plays on out here.
We did that boost earlier today. We figured it was not effective, your call, and it was not. Great one to be had as Shiraz and Rachno find the first 2. Gap is closing as Depend marches forward, but it's Coster Funk to find 2. Now it's Lucas stuck on site, trying to play a little bit of possum as he hides away. Waits for his teammate to close that flank, and it's going to be a fight in mid. Shot in the back. See you later, Jake and Ader. He's tracking him. Pretty disciplined. No! Wasted opportunity to find a 1v2.
Depend might have this. He has no idea. Good night, 1, and now he has an idea 1 could be back there. 50 seconds on the clock. Bomb's still not planted, and Kvostov is playing a little possum. Just hanging out.
It got him a frag last round where he just sat super deep B main and he caught him. But Depend picks the wrong site. He'll know about it soon enough, and he'll be completely overwhelmed on his way back in. I don't know how well he knows this map.
I think as well as any of us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Not
just a
very
map.
well.
Depend now running on over. Oh, Kvostov, easy kill. And gets it. And down he goes. Yes, these maps do not have invisible walls everywhere.
There's some areas you can jump off, go right into the lake, fall down the cliff. It's kind of funny. There's a bridge on the left side. It's that very square, lightest part on the map, top left. You can just kind of fall right off the edge. It's kind of fun. I did it today. I was like, oops. You just fall forever. You just slip all the way down into the rivers below the glaciers. Done. It's kind of freaky.
This map was created by FM Pone.
Spot at mid, but caught out. Traded. Patience from ThirdSite now as they understand Arctic Ace like to fight forward. Shiraz next up to the docket. Spotter shoulder spotted, but that tree, thick as can be. Shiraz couldn't find it. Coster Funk pulls it back. 3v3.
Nice coverage.
Yeah, very good. Oh! Oh my god, it's just mirror plays on the opposite sides of the map, frags at the same time, jump spots at the same time, but Lucas collects the kill in his Jake and Ader 1v2.
He can do it. I said this is the guy you needed to feed, but unfortunately just too many angles. And this is going to be 2 rounds away now for Arctic Ace to seal Splinter in their favor.
Oh yeah, we've switched sides. My brain's like, what are you talking about? But it's 11-7 right now for Arctic Ace. And they pick up a couple of SMGs here. Shiraz and Depend ready to rock and roll. It's going to be unhelmeted T's walking forward, so it's like having 5 AKs.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
never mind.
You were saying?
Jake and Ader scalps Shiraz quite quickly. Magic pulls it back, and he's good for a double. Traded immediately, though. Small's fair in love and war. Uh-oh, Jake and Ader.
Penn trying to make this work here. He's got the 2. Sets up his team nicely. Again, this is an 11-8 scoreline here on Splinter. For those of you just tuning in.
Brady.
Nice kill for Cloudy, and it's up to Rachno versus Cisco.
This gives Rachno time to
Cisco
close
has
that gap.
really turned things up as well, MHB.
He definitely has 9-5 right now, but it's a stalemate of the ages here. Block smoke comes through. It's perfect timing. Shoulder spotted, but Rachno finds the frag and 1 away. Arctic Ace.
Map point.
Map point.
You know, it's kind of like we talked about during the tech break. We just the way Arctic Ace were playing on their T side, it just seems like they seem to have figured something out now. And there it is, and a Gev is out, a revolver's out. Shiraz has the glass of wine in his other hand with the revolver, that pocket off of his.
Congregation at the B side for both. Here's Arctic Ace, takes some mid-space behind tree. Depends if defensive smoke might speed this B hit up. Utility through, but caught Coster Funk. Flick of the wrist, collects magic. Flank on flank, the mini map. Oh! Chance, Rachno. Smash, shotgun. Jack's already ready for back alley. Oh! Finds another. Three more chances now. ThirdSite could pull this back. The purchase is not great for the CTs right now. 4 R8s. Depend doesn't want one. Oh my god, he didn't take it. The only class act on the CT side for Arctic Ace is Depend.
Lucas is trying to get up in the corner. Still plenty more Counter-Strike to play here. It's revolvers out for everybody. Revolvers are doing damage. Down to a 3v3.
They're kind of funny weapons to use in an eco, right? Because if you're grouped up, 2 hits and they're dead. You trust your own aim. But if you're on a weird angle and you jiggle pre-fire and you hit somebody, they're pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Powerful if played
The revolver
together.
sounds just give too much away.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's going to be 12-10. No way. There's no time, no kits, no nothing. There it is, 12-10. Well, it's going as kind of what we thought here, MHB.
Yeah, that 13-11 is looking a little spicy. M4s across the board on the CT side. I think Arctic Ace want to close this one out right now. MP9 for Lucas, that's fine. He'll get flashed in to find a frag towards mid. Probably quite early. Auto sniper for Kovostov. And that's one I don't really get to see often.
Nope.
That's it saying.
Nice clear up there from Shiraz out to mid. Knows there was someone behind that tree. But that tree finding a little good fire there. Couldn't get the kill on the TKM, down to a 3v3.
I don't think that tree can even be penetrated. It seems like it's an impenetrable wall. Magic does find Coster
It does seem
Funk,
that way.
And they pull this back, and now there's a chance. Can they
But
close
look at
this
the
out
defense
right
here.
Yeah.
One is all the way in front of A, trying to guard that bomb by the train tracks, and then you have this mid defender here as well. And that will be it. It's up to Kovostov.
He's got no better weapon than this
Locked
for it.
and loaded.
Oh.
Yeah. And this should do it. 3 hit points and a dream. Can you manage to pull it off? You cannot. Arctic Ace lock in the victory.
Yeah, a little tech issue there in the
13-10
middle.
MHB. 13-10.
I guess you win. I guess it's not Price is right. Closest without going over. It doesn't matter. 13-11, 13-10. 13-10 is the final score. Got a little tech pause in the issue in the middle there if you are just joining us. So we had to reset, play from 0-0, pretend it was 6-6. But that's all for right now. We're going to come back, Continue the show match on Back Alley, a hostage-style map. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you in 10. Welcome back to True North Studios, where we just saw Splinter for the first time, the new Canadian map put on by FM Pone. My name is Mr. Henry Batt, and I'm still joined by WX Fan. Let's glaze over Splinter as a little bit of a start here, my friend.
Well, that map played very differently than both you and I thought.
Yeah,
we did think mid was going to be impactful, and not as much as I was expecting. That outside to B was really heavily contested a lot in that map, more than I thought.
I think you called mid control and it hit the nail right on the head. That seemed to be where all the fights were going. Now, we didn't really see the utility we were looking for, like the tight choke points getting blocked by mollies and smokes. It seemed to be just a straight brawl and a quick one at that. We did have a tech issue in the middle, but at the end of the day, Arctic Ace pick it up. I think Arctic Ace won. I'm a bad caster, bro. I'm a bad caster. Yeah, they won 13
to 10.
There you go. That's why you're here, WX Fan, my friend. Thank you, as I embarrassed myself slightly. But now, map number 2.
You're fine.
Yeah, map number 2. What do we got, WX? Back
alley. Welcome to a map that you're going to very quickly find fun and stressful all at the same time.
Yeah, right.
This is a hostage map.
Oh, it's going to be boring.
There are elements of Ivy on train here. There's elements of Office in this map. You're going to see that very quickly. And again, one thing you're going to see in this map are the tight quarter combat. So expect a lot of smokes and a lot of shotguns, a lot of SMGs, but more importantly, the ops are going to have a ton of fun. You can see in the upper right-hand corner and the lower left-hand corner of that mini-map, these long hallways. If an opper from the Ts, or likely the CTs, can get information, that becomes so critical because with these little rooms, where these hostages are in, one, the CTs you can't really hit a hostage. You lose money. I feel like we should just say that if you never played a hostage map before. It doesn't matter what side you are. You hit a hostage, you lose money.
The hostage never dies. You can hit down to 0. You can kill a hostage down to $0.
Correct. But this is going to be pretty interesting here. We took a look at this map yesterday, and some of the spots the hostages are in are pretty interesting. Not a lot of cover for the CTs. So smokes and flashbangs are going to be crucial here, as well as, again, incendiary grenades. Even an extra 4 seconds off, because these aren't your normal, typical round times either.
No, definitely not. You glaze over those rooms a little bit, and you can't use utility to take them either. So that choke point's going to be stuffed right in front of the hostage room, and it's going to be struggle sometimes because the CTs are going to have to take straight up aim duels to enter because they don't want to lose any money to that hostage damage. And I think T's have a little bit of an advantage here is the fact that they're holding the angles with the AKs and they don't have to move. How many angles can they hold? How far back can they go? Yet to be seen, as we did make the call. Splinter was going to be slow and it was super fast. So maybe this one will be super fast too.
I think this one will probably be a little fast to start, but as soon as the teams start feeling their comfortability, this is going to slow down. Because again, Splinter, you had a lot of wider angles. You don't have that here in back alley, and as we transfer you all right into the knife round, you're going to see very quickly.
Let's see if they go the same way.
Yeah, I really think this is going to be interesting. You can see the bigger mini-map on your screen. Again, upper right-hand corner, or left-hand corner of that mini-map, reminiscent of these L shapes, these giant Ivy and Office Ls.
This is the Ivy
played Office before.
Long haul.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about here. Just so wide open, but a lot of info as well.
Come up the ladder! Get up the ladder! It's like zombies! A little run boost action here. Lucas finds Jakeinator, trades effective.
It's a tea party.
Yeah, TKM just running, getting a little feel for the map as he tries to play possum here. Tucks in tight. Can't even find the first fight. Easy does it. A CT side start, I assume. Maybe a T side start. I don't even know what to favor. What side do you pick on this, WX?
T.
T. Immediately. That was quick. T.
It's a hostage map. You want to start on the defense.
You're not wrong.
Now, here we go. And that is exactly what ThirdSite have chosen. They will start on the defense. Again, folks, hostage map. T side is the defenders. Oh, excuse me, Arctic Ace are going to start on the defense. ThirdSite, they're on to the offense. So my apologies.
What is the offense here? Because it's realistically like, yeah, that long haul fight comes through. A little bit of a mid push here.
And again, look at how far they've already gone. Again, upper right-hand corner of the minimap. You already see them flanking in that other L shape here. So 2 CTs from ThirdSite making their way on in here. Rachno, beautiful kill from him.
They're chasing TKM now as they're coming up the flank. He feels this pressure through the window. Smashes Lucas back. Oh, fights erupt. The upper push comes through. It's Coster Funk to tether off of TKM as he finds the fight on the flank, but there's a second one and he's sent to the depths. Cloudy and Depend finish the frags, and Arctic Ace successfully defend as terrorists?
I know, it's very weird to say.
Yeah, it is.
But again, Arctic Ace, just... They're already up 1-0. Excuse me. Yeah, they won the last one. So yeah, they're up 1-0 over ThirdSite. Arctic Ace want to close this out 2-0. We'll see if we get a map number 3. That's going to be up to the teams here as well. Arctic Ace looking strong here as well. And Lucas just full yeet on in. Double Mac 10 kill. Make it a 3K. And he is farming a Palooza. And those greats could come into play here as well. Those are breakable.
Gosterbank didn't know where to go. He's like through the little vents, and all of a sudden his teammates are dead on the other side. Look at the long haul he had to traverse, and Rachno, or sorry, Cloudy, who was that? Lucas, whatever, comes up with the Mac 10 and just fries him. Aliens style 2-0. And it's the purchase back on the CT side, but again, not a ton of utility, and now they're going to be scared of this T pressure forward. Let's see how slow this round can possibly be, as they have to use that minute 55 timer to their advantage on the CT side. Uh-oh.
Good night. Coster says, have a nice day. Look at the spot I found.
That's a smart fight from him.
Yeah, expect that midpoint where that hostage is to play very crucial, both from upper and lower. As we see Fostov get on board as well here. Beautiful kill from Depend. It's down to a 2v2.
There's so many unknown angles to clear out, and you have to react to what you see. Just comes down to aim battles. Cisco high up and above, and he might just Goomba stomp down. Here's the door closed, and he has to advance forward. It's Depend on the defense here. Door closed, smoked off, buys 20 seconds of time, but this does allow ThirdSite to close that gap. Do it. Jump up on the red.
And getting a little cheeky, standing on top of the hostage. Nice drop down kill from Cisco. Takes damage for it. Down to 3 hit points in a dream. Hostage has been picked up. So now Rachno is going to go and try to cut them off at the pass. Also, fun fact, and I don't know if this has changed in CS2, but when you're running with a hostage, here's the thing. You don't run faster with your knife out. You run at the same speed with or without your knife out.
That is a good tidbit to know. Keep the AKs in hand, and patience as they're only about 20 seconds away from that exit zone and they have a minute to play with. Rachno has found the position here. He's deep in, I guess, CT spawn. Hostage recovery, and he has to cover that line because it's right in front of him, and he's realizing this now. How far forward does he have to fight? As ThirdSite tether off of each other, Cisco starts to make that first move, and it's Jaycanator here to complement. 2-on-1 back to CT spawn. Has Rachno picked the right side? He has. You have to hit that shot, Rachno on the far side, but he hears the pitter-patter of both. Does he step out to take the fight? Low HP on the first, finds the frag, but Jaycanator right there, and a beautiful first posted by ThirdSite. Jaycanator loses the hostage into the wall, it seems.
F. Fun thing, again, with hostage maps, you can still retrieve the hostage and get the money even after time, I believe. So
it's like planting a bomb. You get the money. The
Yeah.
person who plants the bomb gets the money, not the whole team. Yeah.
Hey, get greedy. That extra money could pay off.
Another fight forward for the T side, and they've forced the CTs back very deep. They do have control above the hostage room, but that's about it. Coster Funk gets caught on the flank, and all of a sudden it's a 4v2. Patience as ThirdSite start to get chopped away. Arctic Ace don't have to do too much in this round. Just after that initial push, it sent ThirdSite into a little bit of a frenzy.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Again, we're seeing how these close quarters are starting to slow everything down now after these first couple of rounds. Kind of like we said, Fast and Furious, try to get a quick view of the site, quick view of the map. Now things are... they're slowing down here. But again, Fostov, there's not much he can do. 40 seconds on the clock. This just might be a very long save. Game time, anyone?
Oh my god, 30 seconds ago, he's as close as he needs to be, but caught. Shiraz on a good timing. Finds the trade back, and Arctic Ace up to 3. ThirdSite wishing for that T-side start as they lost the knife round, and you called it, and it is correct. T-sided map. ThirdSite, nothing heard. Every time they try to group, they just get fragged as Arctic Ace press the extremities, and then just turtle on the mark. Easy does it,
You
boys.
think Shiraz likes a good Malbec? Maybe a Merlot?
I don't know how old this guy is.
Maybe he likes a good Shiraz.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness, Cloudy almost got his head decapitated. And that nade misses.
Jack's on a good timing, does find the first, but this causes the speed up. And space is getting gained quite quickly from Arctic Ace. You can see Cisco falling back to try to support, as they have to try to find this jump down onto site together, and they are going to start congregating into that upper office. Terminator, good for one. Does he expect the second? He does! Oh my god, good clear back into your own spawn as they find the pathway home. They just have to get the hostage out and go.
Depend now has to be able to pull this out. They have the hostage, but he is so far behind, so this is going to be a win for ThirdSite. There's literally nothing Depend can do.
All right, round 6, and this is turned out to be a pretty quick map as well. They got these early fights happening from both sides, as per puffing the chest up, and ThirdSite seemed to fall victim more often than not so far. All right, back on the board for TKM as he wants to get cheeky with it. Maybe some of these walls paper thin. Might be able to shoot down from that upper office onto where the hostage is. Canadian joke in the Discord chat, WX.
Yeah, I'm making jokes.
With a double O, I was thinking Moose, Canadian. Because it's Canadian show and you're the only American.
Yeah, hey, that's all I'm saying. I may have to split from map 2. Again, it is the 4th of July. I know my wife and I wanted to go see it.
Sure.
Don't know if we're still planning on doing that. So, I may or may not be here. But we are guaranteed a map number 3. This is being a show match. We wanted to showcase some of these really lesser known maps, and there's some cool maps here. Also, just as a friendly reminder, exclamation point 1v1 in the Twitch chat to learn about tomorrow's upcoming event.
That should be a fun one as well. $50 free entry. You could win $50. Another lesser known 1v1, so your chances improve. So everybody should sign up for, they should sign up for that one. You never know who shows up. It's $50 for a day of gaming. Four to 2 now. Arctic Ace double the scoreline of ThirdSite. M4 is back on the board. Kovostov, a late purchase. Ooh, is that a Krieg in Cloudy's hands? He's getting cheeky with it. A Negev for Shiraz. Let's go. These guys are drunk.
the Negev is such an abusive weapon for a hostage map.
Oh, I thought he got one, but Lucas triples down in the spray through the tunnel, Star Wars style. He finds the frag, and he's looking for a fourth. Nice jump from Coster Funk to find it, though, and Shiraz's reposition of the Negev will be most unwanted. Uh-oh. Baconator. Precision incision to find the back of Magic, and it's a 2v3. Make it 2v2 as Coster Funk does collect on Shiraz, but gets caught out. Cloudy's double down. Pretty much secures this round. Jake and okay, never mind. Great shot. Cloudy, what are you doing? You got your headphones on backwards, bro. Jake and finds
his head was in the clouds. His head was in the clouds. It's in his name.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's a good one. 4-3.
CTs are getting some good rounds out of this, too. Let's see how they do here. I like this. 3-2 split. 3 left, 2 to the right. Flashbang out, and look at Jake in it with the AK, trying to take off again this big L choke point. We like to call it Ivy.
And another just head-first push as they realize if they can take CT spawn away, that forces ThirdSite forward into their now domain. And ThirdSite caught by this. Gaps exposed, and they're grouping up, trying to take the long way home, and they're going to get cut off as, well, Arctic Ace are already in spawn.
Terrorists win.
5-3, auto shotgun for Depend, the weapon of choice of WX Fan. On the opposite side, though, ThirdSite looking a little hamstrung as
I
they have
prefer a
nothing
good
to purchase
AUG or
here.
a Krieg myself.
Yeah, but this is the shotgun map that you called, and Depend had an auto shotgun.
But I'm just calling shotgun. Doesn't mean that like I have to like using them.
No, of course not. Of course not. Auto shotgun on the board for Lucas, though. And is he taking a long-range fight with that thing? Where's he going?
No,
He's
no
tucked
way
up
you're
here.
taking a long range fight with an XM.
No. Yeah, he's up in the apartments now. Off his
Come on now.
Oh, it doubled down as he sprays the
Lucas.
guts out of ThirdSite.
What a filthy double. Somebody get the number of the truck that just wiped them out. It's Rachno. He has to defend. And they're playing. Oh my! Watch this! Watch this! They're so playing around each other right now. Rachno is going to get jumped down on. No Goomba stomp required. But he is the only one to defend, and he gets the first. He's not ready for the second. He's able to at least jump up on and then bury that incendiary. But Coster left alone in a 1v2. Oh, jeez, chip damage. Flashbang.
Oh!
Lucas says, "Eat my XM."
He gets a triple with that thing, too. 1,800 bucks made for the big boy with that monster of a shotgun. And Arctic Ace double the scoreline again of ThirdSite. He does upgrade to that AK at the end of the day, though, and Rachno's heads up play to know he has to play off the drop. Leaves the door open as a bait and finds a frag and survives as well. And look what it's done to the bank account of ThirdSite. Forced buyback for TKM and Coster Funk, but that's it. Everybody else saving.
Yeah, this time it's pretty interesting. Look at the 4-man stack for ThirdSite. Gonna make their way through vent here. Again, we're gonna see that drop over to this choke point in mid where the hostage is.
Oh, Lucas getting cheeky with it. He gets
Lucas.
spotted out. Ooh! Look at that movement by the boy. But he does tuck in tight. Now they're just sitting on sights. AK next up. Utility out.
Anyone else
Cloudy.
becoming a Lucas fan by watching this?
Oh, what a
Guessing.
shot by Cloudy. That's a healthy nade. Oh, my God. TKM stayed
just
to
took a
play.
nade to the face.
Oh,
He
God.
took a second nade to the face. Somebody get that man a medic.
Cloudy just
And a
spotted one
Band-Aid.
there. The cross? Who is that? Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Depends.
Why are the T's playing into this? You're on defense! What are you doing?
Depends. Shotgun just came into play. Found a frag. Shiraz next up as he sits patient.
Shiraz,
Zeus to the
please.
teeth. TKM caught. And Kovostov is hitting his PTT switch on his mic, and he says, where the hell did everybody go? Tag down, chasing a frag. And Shiraz playing with his meal. Gives a chance over, but it's magic. Depend. With the shotgun to find it. 7 on the board.
I don't even know what I'm watching anymore, MHB. I don't even know
Neither,
what
dude.
that was. It's like you stared at him play Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah, funny.
All right, MHB, what do you think of this map so far? Now that we've seen it play.
I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I like that Arctic Ace have a plan every round. They don't know the map, but they just stay together as a pack and play trades. And the fact that they are individually a step up from this ThirdSite squad, it just plays in their advantage. Here they go again, straight up pressing the issue against the CTs and winning the fights. This map's kind of crowded for a 5v5 anyways. Cloudy collects another onto Jake and Ader, and there's... Oh! Scouts knives over here on the left side of the map. TKM had an
Lucas, calm
opportunity. These guys are having fun now, man.
Even though that was Cloudy's kill, but Lucas, calm down. Oh my gosh. Depend, beautiful XM kill, TKM. TKM, I know it's a show match, but he's been struggling.
Yeah, there are levels to this as well, right? This is Arctic Ace doing 2 things better than ThirdSite. 1, early plans, and 2, shooting. Those are 2 things that are levels that can be compared team to team, and the names main versus advanced are pretty much that separation. Now, we still see ThirdSite with plans. They have a great understanding of what needs to happen, but their execution of such is happening maybe not less than 1 second late. They are that close in those margins because it's Arctic Ace to find the first frag almost every single round, right? ThirdSite do bounce back because their plans are laid, but it seems like they're kind of put in concrete as they can't advance forward as a team, and Arctic Ace just piecing it together quicker, but not by much. There's that first fight protocol coming through. TKM tries to respond from the right side. Can't find the frag. Jakenator just stays tucked. There's the pullback. Good pressure on the short side, or long side, I guess, by Kovostov. Oh. Hello, grenade. Goodbye, HP.
Lucas just dancing around some of the windows here. I think these teams are just vibing and having fun.
They definitely are. Fight on the right side about to happen.
Cloudy,
Is the taser
please.
tucked in? It is. We are right here on Cloudy. Scalps
Nice kill.
Jakenator quick. Yeah, great kill. That's a late round kill realistically. Oh no, Lucas caught out by Jackson. They can go grab the hostage, but a quick attack reload comes in rather as they get ready for this next fight. ThirdSite know they have time. All they have to do is just take the fight, find the hostage, and their timer goes up by 40 seconds.
Nicely done. And there it is. 9-3 Arctic Ace at the end of the first half. They're only 4 away, but that 4 might be very far away. We see how very tough this map is playing on the CT side. Can Arctic Ace figure it out as they take to the offense? Man, that still feels so incredibly weird to say.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. Well, look what we can look at here. Depend, also known as Magic on the kill feed. Lowest performer outside of Shiraz, but we saw Shiraz having a little bit of a charade, I guess, as he used the auto shotgun a few times, P90 as well. So he's kind of having a little bit of fun there. Rachno stepping up huge, 11 and 8, showing why he is the 5th Canadian here for Arctic Ace. Lucas collects Coster Funk, and like a waterfall, they're just sprinting together.
Now let's see if Arctic Ace, where they started off on the T side, we're going to see if that really does anything for them, you know, knowing the map as they did on that side. Will that give them any insight here to these retakes? As Rack now will get the hostage. But just take a look at ThirdSite. They are already locking down these entry positions towards the CT spawn. Anywhere inside that blue zone, ladies and gentlemen, you get the hostage there, and that is, in fact, a win. You don't have to get all the way back to that green CT spawn. It's anywhere in that blue box. As soon as the hostage crosses it, that's a win.
They got to slow this down. They got to get a little more pack mentality here. Jakeinator deadly with this Glocks. He waits on the corner. Can't even find the first frag. Lucas puts him down in the last response line here from Cisco. Gets jiggled out. Puts the first two in the dirt. Looks for the 1v1 now. Lots of time to play with a minute 30, but they're so close up at personal. The fight's coming through. 5-7 for Depend. He goes to pick up the hostage as he plays defense. What? He ducks behind the body. Takes a little bit of damage from the Glock, but finishes off the frag in double digits. Secured for Arctic Ace. Nice try, Cisco.
Wow. I thought that was going to be a 1v3 clutch for Cisco right there. I thought he had it. He looked so solid with it. And instead, it is going to be a 10th for Arctic Ace, and that might be all she wrote. P90 out for Shiraz, a Bison out for Cloudy. Chick-fil-A for 1 MHB.
I might go after this. I don't know. Another long fight. Oh, great shot, Jakeinator. Splits the wig of magic.
Please, with cheese?
I've only been there a few times, man. I don't know what they have. I know it's chicken, and I know I'll probably get tenders. But if you got advice for that one, let me know.
Get the #1 deluxe with cheese.
Okay, #1 deluxe with cheese. I will get it. I'll send you a photo.
Large waffle fry.
Large waffle fry?
Oh, you got to get the large waffle fries.
Okay,
the waffle fries are so good.
Well, this 2v5 turned 2v3. What can't I forget? The gravy.
Can't forget the Chick-fil-A sauce, but in this case, since it's for the, you know, they're playing for maple syrup in this game, maybe do some maple syrup. Go funky.
You know what? I'll do that as well, and I'll send you a video of me pouring maple syrup on it.
I love it. Do it.
I'll post it. All right, well, 50 seconds on the clock, and Arctic Ace still have time to play. They look like they're going to group up for this long-range fight, and on the other side's a Nova. TKM, low HP. This is going to be a hard fight for him. He has to be picture perfect with the first, and it's just team damage. It doesn't matter. Lucas just shoots through his buddy. He says, bro, sorry, we teamed up. We find the frag. It wasn't even TKM. He's just sitting patient. They hear the footsteps, 30 seconds to go. No toe spotted, but the Molly's going to force the fight back. TKM dead to the flames. Jakeinator misses his timing off the back of a good flash, and now he's of two minds.
Nothing Jake could have done there, though. Okay, hostage picked up. When a hostage is picked up, you get, I think it's 40 or 45 seconds added to your clock.
We'll have to make sure we check that. I have no idea. I thought it was 40 or 45 as well, but it could be a minute. It seems like that was a lot of time added to the clock there. It went up to a minute 20. And I think there was only 20 seconds. Maybe they get a whole minute, which would be absolutely insane.
Maybe our production crew is just pushing extra buttons behind the scenes. Maybe they just want to see more Counter-Strike.
P90, the perfect job for this. Cloudy goes first, gets caught. The next up on the line is Lucas. And he's going for his little 1v1 here. We know this guy's confident, sitting 19 and 11. He forces forward the fight, but it's Jakeinator this time to find the frag. And a fourth for ThirdSite as they stave off disaster in Showmatch number 2.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
Defend those hostages, ThirdSite. Arctic Ace playing their time quite wise, because remember, that was a 2v5 pulled back into a 2v5 turned into a 2v1. So that was a scary way to win that round if you are ThirdSite. Cloudy making a lot of noise. ThirdSite don't seem to care for it.
Oh, this is filthy. Look at them make their way all the way through the back of these sites. They might need to pick up the second hostage here.
Oh my god, Shiraz, 2 double taps with that 5-7s from a distance. That's not an easy way to do it. TKM next up with the Bison, looking for a long-range fight as well. He does clip the wings of the first, but Shiraz not deterred as he continues to tippy-tap with that 5-7. TKM's dismantle from site has been heard. And now they can piece this one together. Arctic Ace could probably pick up both hostages and make some money. Let's see how much they get. Never mind.
Folks, exclamation point 1v1 in the Twitch chat. Learn about the event coming up and taking place tomorrow, and don't go anywhere. We have heard from production and from the teams. Map 3 will play after this game. We are going to be headed to Sub-Zero. At first, we get to see the conclusion here of Back Alley. 11-4 Arctic Ace dominating.
They're grouped up this time. They think that Negev play gave them some strength, but really it just gave them away. And now this time ThirdSite don't want to play close to the cup. They want to sit back. Shiraz doesn't care, though, as he pushes through Fire and Flame to collect Coster Funk. That's an annoying way to get rocked. And now they're scared. That gap closes quickly. A second 5-7 frag, but Jax is up for the task. A 3-piece with 1 mag and the Mac 10. Steady as she goes.
Fostoff wants more, wants that quad kill. Can taste it, gets it! On for the ace!
Oh, his name is Jax in the kill feed. Hell yeah.
Kvostov, they're always going by different names. Kvostov just dominating right now. Picking up.
There's the modern way of clearing your corner. That's
a
real,
buggy
bro.
way of clearing your corners.
That's a real way people are doing it right now in Ukraine, bro. They're so scared of going in, and it's smart, man. We did that shit back in Afghanistan. If you're nervous, just pre-fire the corner because you're in a gunfight. Jack says
Nice
pull that
cleanup,
ace to conclusion. 4 Mac 10 kills and an AK at the end. A bitter taste as Arctic Ace have to do a little bit of a poor purchase here. It seems Rachno 2650. Lucas can't wield the op unless he wants to go full glass cannon. He ain't thinking about it. M4s for most, and they get back in the hands of Cloudy. And I would have loved to seen Cloudy drop an M4 to Rachno, who's not mucking about, because Rachno could have dropped him that Negev. Economical disaster for Arctic Ace. Ha ha ha. Doesn't matter, because it's a show match.
You love to see it. Okay, Depend. Nice double.
Smoke and mirrors, baby. Same hallway, same kill. Jack staples Rachno to the wall and says, "Bulletin. Site's closed."
Vostov was the hero of the last fight. He's going to be asked to do it again. Can't do it. Map point, Arctic Ace. This ThirdSite team has some potential.
They definitely do. These are all 2,500 to 3,000 rated fraggers, right? This is a smart choice by the ThirdSite to pick this team up. They took an educated guess. They said, who's a solid team that has some development that we can help foster? And they found a team on their level, and I think they're extremely happy with it. ThirdSite, all Canadians playing Counter-Strike, and it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, they're losing to a top advanced team, right? Let's be real. This Outfit 49 squad have reached likes of, I think, 9th or 8th in North America overall at their peak. So it's quite devastating to play up against a squad like that.
But it's also a great experience as well. Even though this is a show
100%.
match, even though they're, maps that you've probably never played on before. ThirdSite still looking solid. Lot to build on here, MHB.
Yeah, these are definitely games that both these teams need because, one, it's for fun. Two, you can find out who's stressing and for what reason. Dude, you've never played this map. You don't know anything about it. You're losing gunfights to an individually better player. Slow down. Work with us as a team, and ThirdSite are doing that. They've slowed things down. They're understanding how this is supposed to be played now, and although the utility is forcing them to fight, they're standing tall.
You got it. Hey, MHB, you want some good news?
I'm
sticking around for map 3.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
so
They're not open on Sundays. But I'm sticking around for map 3.
I will tell my new duo, no worries.
All right, Jake and Ader. Do you want to go to map 3, or you want to clutch this up here with this 1v3?
We've seen him in this position before. This guy's got it. It's within his wheelhouse. Top fragger? No, actually. Kvostov is the top fragger there for ThirdSite. These guys are putting the numbers up 21 kills deep. If Cisco and TKM came online this map, yeah, I know it's difficult because you've never seen it. This is probably a closer scoreline. Now he has picked the right position to sit in, but it's a one and done corner clear, and there's flashes to take this space. They're using their utility quite cleanly, as well as they know there's no time constraint. Every corner cleared with that Negev or a Molly, and as they come to the final corner, Jake and Ader looking to stand tall. The pre-fire doesn't go deep enough, and he finds the first, swings but pulls his knife, and he's caught. Arctic Ace pick up the second map of Back Alley in a little bit more of a convincing fashion, wouldn't you say, WX fan?
Yeah, that was, you could definitely tell. Again, Arctic Ace really felt more comfortable getting to be able to be on that T side first, getting able to feel the angles on the defense and knowing how you had to clear them when switching into the CT side. Really, really nicely done there. A great 2-0 victory for the side of Arctic Ace, but we are going to map 3, and that's going to be Sub-Zero when we come back. Oh, hi. Sorry, was just taking a nap. I was dreaming that Valve finally got rid of Mirage and Dust 2 for more interesting maps. Anyway,
I was patient enough for that one. I had to take one little peek to wonder what you were doing, and I said, you know what, that's good enough for me, bro. That's funny. I like
listen,
that.
one of these days we're going to get rid of Mirage and Dust 2. One of these
No way.
days it'll happen.
They have to be. They
One
have
of
to
these
be
days.
there. They have to be there.
Yeah, they're so bad. Anyway, you know what's not been bad is our first two unique maps that we saw here, Splinter and Back Alley.
Yeah.
Splinter played very fast, and for all intents and purposes of a hostage map, I think Back Alley played really interesting. But again, Arctic Ace already up to this 2-0. We are going to go to Sub-Zero here, which is our third map. But the interesting thing about that hostage map, let's just recap Back Alley here a little bit. I think what was interesting is it played a little bit too much like Office, and Arctic Ace being able to start out on the defense gave him a much better read of how to retake some of those hostages and retake some of those areas.
100%. Their pressure from their first half gave them all the information about what they were running into. They'd probably never even seen the CT spawn, so fighting into it was a good way for them to learn about it, and they do pick up that second map. Easy does it. I think it was 13-4, 13-5. I'm sure you kept track of that.
13-5, I think.
Yeah, 13-5.
Yeah, 13-5.
But now the third map, and I'm not sure if we have a graphic for it or not. Sub-Zero. This one was dropped on our laps. We thought we were doing cash. We were chatting about it. This was dropped on our laps. I've never even seen this map. I just Googled it.
We were excited about this
ago.
yesterday. We were done in the maps. We were playing around. We were doing stuff like, okay, we're going to cast some cash. We can do that. We know the callouts. We know some of the strategies. And it's not cash.
Yeah, it's not cash. That's okay. I mean, Sub-Zero, probably another Canadian-based map if I had to guess. It's in the Arctic.
Probably.
You know, ice themes, submarines by the name. Probably very similar to the game we shall not name, but the map is Icebox. So maybe they're the same? I don't know. Similar. Yeah, I guess. I do want to go back to that topic of Mirage and Dust 2 as we have a lot of time to fill here. Why?
I'm just not a fan of those maps. They're boring. Dust 2 was boring to cast. They're very bland. They're very dusty. They're overplayed. Bring back Cobble. I've never played Cobble. Bring back Cobble.
You've never played Cobble?
I've played some Cobble, but never competitively.
Okay, I understand. I got you. I like Dust 2 and Mirage. It's one of those more like basic default style maps that require command and control. And as Prods in my ear talking about the fact that knife round's ready, command and control is going to be needed from the ThirdSite squad if they want to pick up a map
What
victory
the
tonight.
bleep is this?
Ooh, it looks like a little bit of James Bond from 007. Remember that one?
Okay.
They go out in the Arctic.
I like this. There's an Aurora Borealis in the background!
Just one. Only one. Fun times here. Arctic Ace staying together. Oh, it's knife round, I think. Oh,
It is.
a great honor. ThirdSite give it up, and they allow Arctic Ace to have the start.
Look, that's pretty. That is so pretty.
Have you ever seen one in real life?
That's right, everyone. Stare at it. Stare at it.
I used to live in northern Alberta, which is, I think, where Splinter is located. And this was a common theme. Maybe not that bright most nights, but still, most nights, Aurora Borealis was very visible. It was
Cool.
nice. Some good memories.
Well, speaking of that, let's see if these teams can make some memories here on this map. This is Sub-Zero.
The map is so
ThirdSite's going
big,
to start
it
off
doesn't even
on the
fit in the
T
minimap.
side. Yeah,
This is crazy.
this is an interesting mini-map. We're going to see how this plays out. I feel like we're in some weird
Foreign land.
extraterrestrial, like,
Yeah.
base type theme here.
Yeah.
You know, like something you'd see out of, like, a Star Trek.
Good catch for Rachno on the cross. He's about to get overwhelmed, but he has support. Shiraz from on high going to deny, but no, he doesn't. He finds the first fight, just survives. Gets himself out, waits for his patient retake as Lucas has worked his way around the map. Shiraz getting pressured here. Good fight forward from ThirdSite to maintain this space, and they do collect. Lucas left alone, position now noted as he scalps the first. Looks for the second, but no collection needed. ThirdSite posts another pistol.
Nicely done.
This is Nunavut, apparently, from Rogue Productions, the owner of Arctic Ace. I think he said CEO of Arctic Ace. Sorry, CEO. Nunavut. All right, 2 Canadian maps.
Nunavut.
Where would where would Alleyway be based then? What city? Windsor. Broadmeyer says Windsor. Ugh. Probably Windsor. That's actually hilarious. I was thinking more like Thunder Bay. I guess so.
As the only American on this cast, I have no idea what any of these people are talking about in my ear, but I do know good Counter-Strike when I see it.
Kitchener in the comments as well. Yeah.
Oh, what a shot!
That's a hard shot from Cloudy. Good for him to find at least one in this eco round. Arctic Ace. They're not playing too scared either. They're just patient for these fights. They know their aim is going to overwhelm, but as they are separated, Lucas and Cloudy are going to have to go massive here.
Nice self-flash for TKM, gets him out. Lucas, the only one left alive. Going to be 2-0 for ThirdSite unless Lucas pulls off one of the craziest 1v4 clutches that, quite frankly, we may have ever seen.
He doesn't even know where he is right now. What's up, what's down, what's backwards, and he's collected. ThirdSite posts a second round on that T-side start. And this is a bomb site map, but that mini-map is a little bit too big for the fittings, it seems. It's so funny. The map is too big for itself. I'm already confused about this one. Does it look like Icebox at all? From Valorant, kind of. A quick little short push towards the A site right out of spawn, long length, and run towards B, so maybe.
Beautiful take here from mid by Arctic Ace. Brings him to a 5v3 advantage.
It's Ottawa in the winter. I'm in Ottawa, my friend. Shiraz just keeps putting up the numbers as he finds his second frag. And he keeps on pushing. He doesn't really slow down. He has a ton of space in the bomb in tow, so it's going to be a hard fight back from ThirdSite. 7 HP for Cisco. It's going to be Coster Funk to do the heavy lifting. And I don't think either of these players know exactly where they are. Maybe they have a good idea. Coster Funk destroys Rachno and puts us into a very winnable 2v3.
Winnable indeed. Take a look at what ThirdSite's pulling off right now. You've got Cisco and Coster Funk, but they're slowly making their way in to retake that bomb, but you know what? Lucas isn't going to allow them to do it. Coster, 4-0. Stares up at the Aurora Borealis, trying to figure out where he is on this site.
He's kind of got a
1v3
save.
clutch.
Jakener's only got $100. Coster Funk has the ability to drop him next with 36. But he goes for the frag anyways. Good first shot. Cloudy there to collect, as all they had to do was sit on the bomb. First on the board, Arctic Ace. Clawing this one back. Oh my god. Kvostov. Let's go. Auto sniper in round number 4. Probably the second most unexpected thing.
I'm waiting for one of these teams to pull out the M249.
Yep.
We've seen the Gevs, Bisons, auto snipers.
P90.
We've seen everything but the M249.
Yep. I'd like to see a little ump action too. That's my favorite weapon in the game.
There you
I ever
go.
got an ace.
Ow!
Nice job. Auto sniper wrecked. Do you pick it up though is the question.
Jeez, Lucas.
They're just flexing their aim now on the CT side. As soon as they get rifles, it's a deadly, deadly thing to play against. And ThirdSite, trying to piece this together. Easy freebie there as Cisco's got a freeze. Next up on the line, TKM, the underperformer for ThirdSite, back on the last map. He's got to work in tandem with Jakeinator, who's just been knocked down to 16. And as they kind of split the net here, it's one on each site. Arctic Ace looking to tether in mid as they go ships in the night against ThirdSite.
Again, this map is so big. Take a look just where they're at. So split over here towards A, and there's only one Arctic Ace defender between the two of them.
Oh, they got the info now.
Quiet.
Cloudy's back. He's got a 1v1, and it's a pistol pull. Jakeinator, deadly
Oh,
with
dear.
it. Right between the eyes. Cloudy, not a chance. And Shiraz sent to that 1v2, and he's going to try to make a weird jump. Oh, is he KZ'd this together? Most definitely not. Oopsies. Time to speed up.
He shakes that off. Nope. Good place, Molotov. Has a kit. Has
No
time.
idea where to look. Oh,
Can't
he's
get
no
it.
idea where to look. He's coming in. There's 45 angles as he's playing over towards the B site. Doesn't know what's left, right, up, or down. Couldn't find anything. Third on the board. ThirdSite doing a great job now on their T side. It's a slow, patient game, and communication seems to be winning. Arctic Ace trying to flex a little bit, and they get beat up for it. Onto the force buys. The op does come down, but it's going to be do or die now for Arctic Ace, and ThirdSite could collect a 5th off the back of this.
Find out. Is that an op?
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Op versus auto sniper.
He spotted him. I think he spotted him. They got to clear this out. Cisco not listening to the call. MP9 up close and personal, but a great flashbang sends Lucas down. Oh, the window's got to be broken, my friend, before that molly can go through, it seems. And it aids in the defense.
Good 2v2, minute on the clock. Plenty of time for both squads. As soon as I say that, Jakeinator falls. Rackno, who's really looked solid here, MHB.
Yes, he has.
Stepping in for the team to get them a full 5.
Full 5 of Canadians. Hell yeah. If you are just joining us, thanks for being here. This is the True North Studios Showmatch production between ThirdSite and Arctic Ace, 2 Canadian core teams who graciously gave away their Saturday evening for a couple of hours to put on a show match for this new production studio. So appreciate all those players, organizations being here and showing your support.
Appreciate all of you.
As the time starts ticking, ThirdSite got to get a little bit of a move on here. Kvostov just going to save that $5,000 investment. 4,800? 5,000? I know buy this thing. Whoa! Dependent Ragnar like, no way, Jose. No way you're going back to this fight, bro. You're looking for it. I saw the lineup. Did he die? He did. Jax got caught. No auto sniper into the next. Second on the board. Arctic Ace closed that gap. And it's kind of a broken economy for ThirdSite. They're going to have to force into it. Wall's not spammable. Shiraz learns a little bit more about the map as Cloudy collects Coster Funk. Now that pressure continues. Rachno caught in the jump buff. Oh no, we lost one. Cisco disconnected. From bad to worse for ThirdSite is
Not
a force
again.
by round. Gets caught. TKM. A little bit of a resurgence for him as he struggled over on alleyway. Or back alley, rather.
Back alley, alleyway, same thing.
I guess so, yeah. TKM's turn for a 1v2. Throws distraction utility towards a site, but no bite. Arctic Ace just chilling like an iceberg, waiting to sink the TKM Titanic. Double doors fight. Lucas. Oh, no chance! Great flick
What
with
a
the
clear.
M4. Double dink as well. Lucas going to be punching his monitor after that one. Nice shots in the chat for sure. Unlucky timing for TKM. Shiraz comes in, cleans it up. Easy does it. Scoreline tied. That bomb plant might cause a force buy on the T side. Probably not, though. Loss bonus will be adding up $2,400 now, so he should be saving. And into round 7 we go. Arctic Ace probably going to have a freebie here, but that was an expensive round.
That it was. All right. Well, we have a little bit of a down round here. Question for all of you fine folks over in Twitch chat land. And I'll also pop this over to my co-caster here, MHB. What's your favorite type of pancake?
There's a plain pancake.
I like it. Plain buttermilk?
Yeah, plain
For me?
buttermilk. Add some maple syrup. What about you?
Of course. I love a good fresh blueberry pancake.
Blueberry. Okay.
Fresh blueberry pancakes. You get the whole blueberries. You just get into them. It's just so good.
Don't get me wrong.
Blueberry,
I'll
buttermilk,
probably
and chocolate chip for me.
I'll probably eat any kind of pancake that's given to me if I didn't have a choice of, but I would just take a plain pancake. No way, what? What are we watching here? Arctic Ace, we try to fumble through a little bit of an eco round, but as they fumble through it, ThirdSite collects off the back of a nice 2K dig from Jakinator. TKM got into the action as well, and a 4v5 converted. Arctic Ace, not happy about that. Cloudy disconnects.
Yeah,
Chocolate
Cloudy
chip,
and Cisco
correct
both
answer.
disconnected. Yeah, there you go. I mean, this is, you know, the winner of this wins maple syrup, or for the love of maple syrup. So, had to ask the pancake question.
Well, did you check chat?
Chat likes plain blueberry chocolate chip. I like it.
Yep. Again, I'll take any kind of pancake that's going to be provided to me if I were to ever order pancakes, which is few and far between. But just straight plain, that way there's no mucking about. I know what I'm getting. Is it fresh?
Nope.
It's just milk and batter, or milk and flour, maybe an egg, maybe just
It's
water
so
and
good.
flour.
Jakinator playing around here, toying with his food. Oh, you can't go wrong with a good chocolate chip pancake either. They are so good. I'm getting hungry. Rack now almost took that Molotov to the face. TKM, 8 hit points in the dream. What? Depend's gonna want a refund for that. Everything. Aim, rifle.
Rachno going to get knifed, baited in, tracked, and gutted. Oh, from bad to worse, Arctic Ace fail their freebie round, and then they can't convert on their eco either, and a knife to the lower back gives ThirdSite a 5th. Easy does it, boys. Steady as she goes. The force spike comes back from the CT side, and I'm wondering where Cloudy and Cisco are.
They're over there. Maybe
Are
the
they
talk
there?
of pancakes got them hungry. Maybe they're DoorDashing some pancakes.
Maybe. My wife DoorDash Chick-fil-A. Didn't get me any.
I like it.
I'm just kidding. She went out. I didn't want it. I said no, thank you. This is a 4v4. Cloudy and Cisco are not there. Is this advantage CT side then in a 4v4? I mean, ThirdSite won the first 4v5. Shiraz finds the first frag of this round. They can't overextend on this.
Tees.
Yeah.
I read chat too fast. Rogue Production said, what sort of massive chocolate chips are you putting in your pancakes? I read that as, what sort of massive Rogue chocolate chips are you putting in your pancakes?
I don't hear a difference.
Ouch.
I hear Shiraz's AK to the back of the skull.
Kostov heard that one, though.
Oh, Kvostov stepping
Hey,
up to the
Kostov.
plate when needed most. A double swing comes through. Arctic Ace not happy with that last fumble, so they triple peek him. And Lucas from on high double dinks and sends him in the dirt. I guess in the ice, he'll freeze. Can't take a hole in the Arctic with ease.
It is going to be a 4v4 until we know what's going on. And hey, look, Cloudy's back into the server. All right. Costa going to get smoked right on off here towards mid and does end up getting taken out by Shiraz. 10-6 for Shiraz, looking really solid. Jake also won 13 kills. Your two top fraggers on the server right now. Take a look at Jake Ganator out here, just a deagle, but it does have the bomb. The bomb is going to get spotted. Yes, it does.
Easy tap, and these individuals from ThirdSite can shoot back. I think Arctic Ace felt the sting of that lost eco round and the knife round, and they kind of stepped it up. Individuals now starting to frag pretty heavy. Shiraz with 2. And it sends just Jake Nader with that deagle. Last known position towards mid, and they're going to hear the footsteps towards B come through. Look at that advanced angle. Up above with the op is Cloudy. Right where he wants to be is he wants to rain down 308s. Time ticks. Gaps start to close. Oh, a little freebie. Jake Nader playing with his food, but he spots 2. Trigger discipline for the first, and he fumbles it. Looks for the second. Can't collect. And that gap now closes. They know exactly where he is. Time is ticking, and it's a deeg on the other side from Shiraz to find the frag, and it's a 5th for Arctic Ace.
Nicely done. We were at a tie here. We were, in fact, at a tie, and now that tie is no longer.
This definitely has to be that 6 for Arctic Ace. Has to come through thick and clean right now. They know what's on the other side. They know what's waiting.
You have to capitalize off the back of this 5v4.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs?
This is the SpaghettiO shot right here. It's an 8K. And he destroys Jake's knees. Coster Funk pulls one back, and now Shiraz has the whereabouts of another, and he takes a long-range frag against the Deeg. Maybe he just timed out too. Bomb getting planted. I think this is the first bomb plant we've seen. ThirdSite punching the numbers, and Arctic Ace time on the clock. That's a good opening frag for ThirdSite. Throw a little caution to the wind like they're fighting forward on this, and Cloudy's trying to work his way in, but behind that oil tanker awaits. Molly going to force a fight forward, but it's Jax to collect onto Shiraz. Smoke, rather a flashed across, and they can set up a 3-2-1 peak. Bomb not quite planted for that position, but it doesn't matter. TKM blows away Cloudy and posts a 6th. ThirdSite looking pretty good on that post.
This is exactly what you were talking about. Like, Arctic Ace should have had the 6th, but you couldn't capitalize at the back of the 5v4. Like, you have to capitalize on these.
And now it's kind of sent their accounts into bankruptcy as they have to force into the final 2-4. It's a 5-7, a Deeg, and a good dink through mid. But it's a faux dink. Not only 7 points of damage to Jake Nader from that wall bang.
missed opportunity shot there as we have ourselves a tie half.
Same as the first map, or yeah, same as Splinter. That 6-6 half came through. A little bit of a tech issue, but it is what it is. Now the switch, and let's see if Arctic Ace. Now the disconnect.
Hello.
Back to caster cams we go. Hi, lovely people
Well,
in chat land.
That was interesting.
WX ain't sleeping this time.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I was not
server
sleeping. I
disconnect.
was literally just kicking back, relaxing in the chair, watching and casting some Counter-Strike. That was unexpected. I feel like that was a Face-It server all over again.
Yeah, that was happening for quite a bit on the Faceit servers, but they corrected their issues. I don't know what they did to it. This isn't being played on a Faceit server. It's being played on a X-Play?
Private server?
X-Play private server, yeah. Yeah, it's a good little way to connect teams if you don't have access to those Faceit servers or you don't want to run a custom server in 64 tick on the actual game itself. So, yeah, sometimes the server be doing that. I think the players can still play behind that, so we'll probably jump back into the game at a random point in time. But it is what it is. How do you feel about this third map so far? How do you like Sub-Zero?
I think it's really weird yet interesting. I think mid has become almost as important as Splinter.
Yeah.
But we're seeing some interesting fights on some of these bomb sites. And not even getting to the bomb sites on some of like the elbows heading into them. Those hallways are proving to be pretty pivotal. What about you?
100%.
Excuse me, what about you?
I think Arctic Ace is playing the same way they did on Back Alley. They're kind of just pressing the issue. They're looking for that first fight point, and they found it more times than not, but it was the individual stepping up. Eco rounds found for ThirdSite. Deagle doubles, allowing Jake Nader to post more numbers, and that 6-6 half did come through. But now as we switch, it could be the advantage back into Arctic Ace's side as they pressed a little bit deeper. We only saw one bomb plant coming through for ThirdSite, which means they didn't really get there. They were unable to scope the map out. Now they're going to have to fight through something they don't know, where Arctic Ace on the other side pretty much pushed them every round, getting a great feel for the map in the first half. And again, you can't win a map in the first half, so Arctic Ace using all advantages they can. But it is what it is.
Well, absolutely. And again, we're waiting for the server to come back up, so folks, you're not missing anything.
Yeah, it might be. We're not missing anything. Prods and Air saying it is a tech issue.
Yep. So.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna have a replay of Splinter again. Unfortunately, due to the disconnect here on the server, you're gonna see again a 0-0 scoreline. But again, it's a tie half.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's a tie half here on Sub-Zero. It's 6 apiece.
We saw a team win the pistol round, no? Yeah, it was 7-6. I'm not going to say it the other way. I already used that one once. 6-7.
What the?
Chat's in my ear. Or Prods in my ear. Having some fun with it. Why not? Yeah, Hot Sauce in the chat. Hitting 6-7. Prods in my ear. We're going back in. 6-6 scoreline. Tied at the half, but it's going to say 0-0 chat. Sorry about that. Arctic Ace's CT side campaign starts again now. Hot sauce busted my balls in chat.
Somebody save this caster, please.
Yeah, right, bro. 6-7's the way to connect with the kids.
Says the uncle over here himself. Me.
Oh!
Anyway.
Good first fight.
If that's
aggressive stance.
That's how
here.
the kids are saying it nowadays.
How old are you, WX fan?
37.
Okay, yeah. I'm 36, bro. Same thing.
There you go. Even though I have been known to do the 6-7 gimmick just to troll my chat from time to time.
Yeah, I do it all the time. It's not even a troll. I just enjoy it. I don't even care, man. It gets people going. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like, what's up? And everybody starts doing it. Why not? A great way to interact with your chat. And now Kvostov going to try to interact with this USP.
Hot Sauce is all sorts of excited in chat.
Oh, yeah, he's spicy with them licks, that boy. Oh, Kvostov spots the first, doesn't feel frisky about the fights, checks his flank and goes back for more. Double dipping with this USP. Oh, tries to collect a fight, and it's just tags. Gap does close from behind, and he's wary of it. He switches guns at the worst possible time. Collects Lucas, doubles down to the Cloudy. Does he have a kill on his back? Can he go for this? He touches it. Nope. Knife comes out. Shiraz moves forward and finds the frag. Payback time, baby, as Arctic Ace post a 7th.
Oh, it's
Phaser in chat hitting it up too. 6-7. It's 6-7 in the score line right now, chat. My wife's upstairs
mortified.
mortified.
The thing, chat. He said the thing. I love how they're launching utility like they think they know where it's going to go. I mean,
never know.
did you all really plan like this? Like, you know your util setups here?
Arctic Ace is essentially a professional team in North America, right? They're in
Pretty much.
the mid of Tier 2, I would say, because we only have Tier 2 in North America. I mean, outside of our Tier 1 team, I guess you call M80 or NRG our Tier 1 teams, and then everything else just Tier 2. So these guys are a mid-Tier 2 team. This is some good Counter-Strike. They know what they're doing.
Disrespect to Team Liquid.
Oh, dude. Team Liquid disrespected North America when they came back.
Fair.
So I think it's okay to be picking on them for a while until they find some new blood from a younger generation. No fumble this time for Arctic Ace on their conversion round. The force buyback or pistol buyback from the CT's a third site falls just slightly short and depend. Can't get yourself out, bro. Trying to jump off a surf? You can't jump off a surf. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. Ooh.
Terrorists win.
Boom, boom.
Rifles online for third site now. They're going to have the advantage as MAC-10s race the field on the T side. But the speed they're moving, it's just going to be cannon fodder. It's going to be the AK of Cloudy and Lucas to try to batten down the hatches here. Let's see where that smoke goes. They're landing nowhere. It's everything is roofed off and they're just whipping smokes at nothing.
Gotta love these weird, funny-looking maps.
Coster Funk technically gets 3 for that mid-hold. TKM trying to get it right back to them as he finds his frag in mid and allows the rounds to start posting up, but Lucas pulls one back and deadly with this AK-47. He taps the skull. Evil John Bob gets caught. Oh, it is Evil John Bob. Okay. He's in the server now. Name has been changed. I'm just realizing it. He's jumped in for the second half of the third map. I'm not going crazy, eh? Evil John Bob's in now. Who'd he take?
Yeah, no, Cisco's been subbed out.
Cisco's right.
Been subbed out.
Easy, let's go. Evil John Bob, a man of my heart.
John is in the server. See
This
what
guy
he can
runs,
do.
he runs watch parties here in Ottawa. It's pretty nice. Yeah, 20-ish people get together and we talk about Counter-Strike. Last one was actually sponsored by Team Liquid.
Nice. Love that.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice kill with the revolver for TKM. John trying to breathe a little life back here in the third site, see if they can take a map off of Arctic Ace.
Evil John Bob caught now, fighting through the flames. Cloudy doesn't care. Third posted, I guess a 9-7 scoreline now. As Arctic Ace break the banks of third site. Nice try from Evil John Bob. I'm going to have to look this guy up right now, see what his face at rank is, and expose him to the world.
It's 6-7.
6-7.
There you go.
Oh, he's rank 8.
That's the rating.
This guy knows what he's doing.
That's right. That's the rating.
Or 52% win rate. 1679. Clear into rank 8.
See,
He's
I was
played
right.
main.
6-7.
He played main.
1679. I was right. Partially right. Okay.
Shiraz about to find this fight on the cross, but Coster Funk does run dirty first. A missed shot. Shiraz doesn't know the timings of it. MP9 strikes for a double, and Coster Funk tries to press forward to grab the op. Gap closes behind him quite quickly, and he's caught. Just like that, magic. 1v3 now for Rachno. Good first find. Lesser weapons for the next two, but he's walking right into it. Evil John Bob finds the frag. Easy does it. A second posted for third site. And a good press forward to find those frags with the MP9.
8-7 scoreline so far. If you're just tuning in, we had a technical issue with the server. It's been rebooted. It was a tie half anyway, so it's currently not 8-7, but it is 9-8 in favor of Arctic Ace, who have already won the first 2 maps. And And this is just, again, it's a show match, playing this one for fun. MHB and I thought we would be doing a little cash, but we're doing a little Sub-Zero instead here. And this map is moving at a blisteringly fast pace. Vostok gets 3! Before he is traded on out, and now we're down to a 2v2. Cloudy and Arachno versus Jake and Nader and Coster. Good smokes. Jake and Nader on out, swings on in. He's the only one left and is taken out by Arachno. Beautiful 2v5. We'll call it as such, MHB.
Nicely done. Good way to put their individuals on display. ThirdSite pull one over their eyes a little bit earlier, but they bounce right back. And as they steadily march towards, they hit that double-digit mark. I want to say this should be another one, but I've had about a 3% success rate on calling these ecos here this match. Arctic Ace should post a 5th or an 11th round right here. Great opening.
Oh my goodness. Jake just got absolutely deleted. Cloudy is feeling it right now. He's got the double, but immediately cut down to size by Kvostov. Arctic Ace now 3 rounds away from taking this third map.
They don't know about this player in sight.
This 3-game set.
TKM is here. He's tucked in tight. The retake's going to be nice and quick from ThirdSite. Evil John Bob's timing to flank behind his friend might work out for him, but the smoke drop on death of Jax causes Arachno a half-invisible wall. He does get caught by Evil John Bob. Lucas pulls back on a TKM, but position noted. 18 HP. Switches to the AK. Starts to close that gap, but it's Lucas on his flank with a knife pulled, and he's going sneaky peeky. No way, distraction caused, and he doesn't spot it. Another knife kill. A second for the Arctic Ace side as they post 5 and a little bit of salt in the wound as they're 2 away from another match victory.
You know, that lowest section there of that bomb site has really been playing a little bit almost like decoys, if you will, MHB. You know, when you were asking me that during the tech pause there, I think that particular site where you have that little tunnel underneath makes for a perfect distraction. So it's another angle you have to clear.
Well, as they hit 11, it's the half purchase again from the ThirdSite guys. Just Deegs, but they've been deadly with it. If they can find that gap again, play the high-low as they're doing right now, they might be able to find this map. They might be able to find map point. But a fight forward from Jax finds the first. Arachno responds to the MAC-10, but a layered defense from the Arctic Ace. A-site push finds 4. Evil John Bob left alone and nothing hurt as Cloudy collects the reload and the scalp. A nice little kill for him. 3-piece as we post-map match series point. Kiwi Orange, it's a best of 3, but we're playing all 3 maps. Splinter, Back Alley, and now Sub-Zero. Arctic Ace won the first 2 maps. Thanks for joining us, my friend.
Let's see how this match finishes out here. We know Arctic Ace have been looking really solid. What a great tryout for Rack now, the owner, huh?
Yeah, I guess
what
Evil
a great
John Bob in
tryout.
too. As if he really wants to play on an advanced level team. He's doing great.
Obviously, it's all in good fun here, folks. Arctic Ace are currently trying out members for a 5th for their roster. Take a look at this. This might be all she wrote here for the side of ThirdSite. As up with a 1. Look at the way he just flew down from the ceiling. But I don't think it's going to matter much as Jaconator with his Baconator finds 2, and now it's up to Cloudy himself. Throw the meatballs at him, and it's not going to make a difference.
As I was about to
triple.
As I was about to
yeah, go ahead, MHB.
kind of jack up Jaconator a bit as he came in the Twitch chat, and I said he was having a good game, and he didn't seem confident on himself. Kind of a response. He wasn't doing anything really this game. I thought he jinxed himself, but finding a 3-piece in the retake to stave off defeat. Jaconator can keep his head held high after that one. 3 more chances now for Arctic Ace to close this match out.
Jaconator really was struggling. And let's just call this exactly what it is. Been struggling on this map. Dominant on Splinter, on Back Alley, but just struggled here on Sub-Zero. That triple kill gonna feel really good for him.
Oh, 100%. You're shooting against a top advanced team. And you're doing that, easy does it. Oh! A little bit of an alien-style grab down from the vents. Cloudy finds the first, doubles down as Jaycanator gives up sight. Rachno's late timing in mid spots one, but the slip through the smoke eludes him. Cloudy collects on Jax as TKM left alone. He starts the 1v5 off right with the first frag, but as he slides through the second smoke, it's supported by Shiraz's kill on the Cloudy, and they're playing with their food. TKM's pulled this back. 1v1.
What?
Lucas tucked in the corner and shaking in his boots, regretting that team frag that just came through. A little bit of a smoke. Gonna cause distraction here. The slide through the smoke. Caught, collected. Lucas posts it, and we're done. Arctic Ace 3-0 over ThirdSite. And what a night. What a night.
What a way to end that map on almost 1v5. Are you kidding me?
That would have been crazy.
That was filthy. That was really nice done from both squads. But listen, at the end of the day, Arctic Ace with the 3-0 series win. We got to see some really cool maps here, MHB.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with Splinter. I was not so excited or overwhelmed by Back Alley, and then the third map of Sub-Zero, I think it was called, was kind of fun, actually. There was a lot of good fight points on there, and not so many post plants. We didn't get to see too many of those, but that's okay. What about you? How'd you like those?
You got
maps?
it. I thought it was really, really fun. I love the way Splinter played. I really started digging Sub-Zero the more and more we saw it. I mean, look, a hostage map like Back Alley, it's a hostage map. You're going to have those few choke points in a hostage map here. So it is what it is. But, folks, we want to let you all know, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We want to let you know of a couple of announcements going on. MHB has the first. I got the second. MHB, tell us about this 1v1 again.
Yeah, ThirdSite 1v1 Canadian Clash. Of course, it's a 1v1 event. It's double elimination, so if you lose your first, you get another chance. It's tomorrow, Sunday, July 5th, 2026, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's open to Canadians only. Use !1v1 in chat to sign up. Again, although it sounds like slander, it's not. It's a lesser known tournament, which means your chances of success increase. There's a prize pot of $50. I think it goes all to the first place player. So if less people join, your chances go up. But if you join, that's more people. So let your friends know. $50 on the line, ready to rock and roll. Plug number 2.
Yeah, let's talk about our big event coming up next month, August 15th and 16th. This is the True North and counterstrat Big Summer Clash, our first ever tournament taking place right here at True North Studios. $750 Canadian prize pool on the line. 8 teams go in, only one will come out the victor of the inaugural True North and counterstrat Summer Clash. For more information, make sure you follow all of our socials and follow and subscribe to the True North Studio Twitch channel.
All this action is going to be coming to you from twitch.tv/True North Studio. So, of course, make sure you hit that follow button, subscribe if you truly want. Any final thoughts, WX fan, before we send this one home?
Nope. Was a great show match, and looking forward to that tournament coming up next month.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to everybody in chat. I want to say thanks to True North Studios. Man behind the scenes flipping screens. Var and Phaser, you guys did a fantastic job here working on the fly with those tech pauses, working on the fly with X-Play. And speaking of XWX, thanks for stepping up, my friend. Thanks for the cast tonight. It was a lot of fun. Chat, thanks very much for being here as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. 1v1 tournament right here. Twitch chat. Peace.